Hey guys, since there's like 3 days until Halloween, I decided I'll make a Halloween themed video. On Halloween, I will be uploading a video because I've been uploading daily every single day. Like, that's what daily means. But, yeah, Halloween themed video. Let's go. So, it's bad costumes. Let's just check them out. Bad costumes, you will always probably see at least one that'll get popular or something every year. Like, last year, it was this, like, horrible It. I have that in this video if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, let's just get into it. So this is the first one. So just I'm not gonna say anything. Like what? It's like imagine this, okay? You're trick or treating around your street, okay? And you're going through the house. You come back from trick or treating at one house. You start walking on the sidewalk, and on the other side of the sidewalk, like on the other side of the street, on that sidewalk, you see this, the like a 7 foot tall bear thing, and it has like this mouse on the shoulder that looks like it has a knife. Like look at that mouse. It looks like it has a knife. But yeah. I'm gonna rate these Halloween costumes. So this costume, I'm gonna say, like horribleness, like it's 8 out of 10 horribleness. It's really bad. If this is made for a toddler, like if anybody was wearing this, I would just be terrified. Mostly if it was like a 7 foot tall man, but other than that, I would still be terrified. Mostly if it's 7 foot man though. Okay. Next one. This, I'm gonna tell you guys something. So the other costume was like $40. Like I'm gonna say that's pretty normal because like shirts are like $50 now. So like I'm gonna say that's pretty reasonable for a costume. This though is $400. It's between the range of like $200 and $400. Why is this so expensive when it's so bad? Like it looks like somebody just got into making like animations on like Blender, I guess, and they made this, and then they just made an animated thing out of it, and then this is what it is. But it's actually in real life. It's an actual costume. Like, what? And they're selling it on like a professional website. That's what I got most of these off of. So yeah, next one. I'm gonna rate this one actually out of 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 horribleness. And I'm gonna actually rate them scary too. So this scary is like 10 out of 10. This one is 10 out of 10, depending. Like 7 to 10 out of 10. Like 7 out of 10 if it's like a baby. 10 out of 10 if it's like a 7 foot man. Next one though. Flounder Fish, man. I don't know. I think it's a clownfish, or I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Nemo or Merlin or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but yeah. So, like, the only thing that's wrong about this for me is two things. The head shape is so, like, not, it doesn't fit like a human body. Like, I get, like, if it was like, you drew this and then it had like a, like, that's how it's supposed to be. But if you just draw it like that and then you put a soulless face on it, like this, like, let's talk about this face for a second. This face, it has no emotion. Like, no, you can't, like, if somebody has this face, you know they are completely soulless. Get out of there. They're probably like a demon or something if their face is just, like, they should at least have some emotion in it instead of just, like, just smiling. It should be like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, if you see somebody smiling, then you can tell they're smiling and you can tell their emotion is happy. This, on the other hand, you cannot tell it's happy. You can tell it's terrifying and it's a demon, and you have to run within 50 miles of it. Everybody within 50 miles is gonna get their souls ripped out. Okay. Scariness, probably around 8 out of 10. If this was running after me, I probably wouldn't freak out that much. Probably like a 6 out of 10 actually. The only like two things is because like the face, it's soulless. You can't. There's nothing good about it. But the rest of it, I guess, probably good. Next one. The only reason this is a really good costume. I'm pretty sure. Like recently they've been getting popular with a bunch of like carry me costumes where they have fake legs and then you're just standing up normally. But if that's the case, how tall is this man? Like, this guy like 20 feet tall? Because if it's like 6 feet tall, he's probably like 10 feet tall. But if this is like 2 feet tall, then why would it be carrying a man? And why did they put it at this angle? Like, at this angle, it looks like this is like a normal sized human, and then this is like a gigantic human. Like, it looks like, because, like, with the next one, I'm gonna say, I think it's like in a couple, costumes, you can tell that the man is there, and this you can't. It just looks like he's actually getting carried. But if you're not 20 feet tall, then this costume's not gonna work for you. The only reason I made this, though, is because it looks so sad. That face, just so sad. He's like, help me. So yeah, this man is 10 feet tall. I would run away. My dog is freaking out. Okay, be right back. My dog is just like, I'm gonna help him real quick. Be right back. He's probably gonna come back in like 5 minutes. So yeah, this would be like terrifying if you're like 10 feet tall. And that would be actually terrifying. So yeah, next one. So I'm pretty sure this is one of two things. Either a kid made this, and if a kid made this, then props to them. But if anybody above the age of like 18 without like any disabilities or anything made this, then what? Why? What? But the other thing is, if this costume is actually a costume and people can buy this, I'm gonna just be surprised. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like a bad costume, like it's supposed to be. But, yeah, I just feel bad. I'm gonna rate this scariness like 1 out of 10. It actually kind of makes you feel bad for them, if they're wearing this. Horribleness, I'm gonna say probably 9 out of 10. Like, I don't really know. Like, I don't really want to be mean about it, but this is horrible. Next one. It's just like a different version of it, so you can see the entire body of this. This doesn't fit. I want to be Nemo for Halloween. Okay, let's buy a $400 costume. Okay. Oh, we bought a $400 costume. Okay. Good. Like, literally, a child size of this. Like, literally, I forgot what the size of it. It's like child small, like 44 to 78 pounds or something. Like, it's still $400 if you put it at that size. Like, why is it so expensive? And it's still really horrible, but it's so expensive too. Next costume. So this one, like, you can tell it's an actual man. Like, do you see him? He has his things, and then you can see that he's actually standing up. But, like, there's a couple things about this. It doesn't look like he's getting carried at all. Because, first off, his legs, they made these freaking legs. No, I don't want to leave this. They made his freaking legs so skinny. Like, they are so skinny. That's like a gigantic, like a normal-sized human with pencils as legs. Like, they are so small. And you can tell he's like an average person. But, like, the legs are like, you need help. Go to the doctor. So yeah, this face, though, like, also a reason, like, he's like, help me. But, yeah, I'm gonna rate this horribleness, I'm gonna say 3 out of 10. It's a good costume, but the legs are way too skinny. And the guy is really, you have to be pretty tall for this to actually work. Like, unless this guy is, like, just, like, 2 feet tall, but then that means this guy, okay, it just have to be, like, 3 feet tall for it to actually work. You'd have to be, like, a 6-foot person for it to actually work. Okay, next costume. Like, just look at this face, though. Like, it's sad. Next costume. This one, this is the whole reason I made this video. Actually, no, there's one more costume that's the reason I made this video, but this is another reason I made this video. Can you guess how much this costs? Take a wild guess. It costs $389. Just, like, you could spend $10. Just go to freaking Michael's, buy some green fabric, buy some white fabric, and buy some black fabric. And then just tie some buttons, tie some strings, put a white thing on. Put a green just coat on, and then put white, like, so it looks like sleeves. And then just, like, make a face with the cloth, and you're done. You spent $10 or $20, and this costs $389. Why does this cost so much? Unless this is made of freaking carbon fiber. That would not make any sense. Like, literally. Next costume, though. The horribleness of this, probably like 10 out of 10. Like, I can roast these because I know that it's an actual business that is making these. So, I don't know why. But it's horrible. Okay, next costume. So, this is on Amazon. You can see by this thing. I'm pretty sure this is on eBay or Amazon, but it's like 5 people view this per hour. I don't see why anybody would buy this costume other than to, like, show how bad it is. This is supposed to be Ratatouille. This just looks like a creepy infested rat. Like, if you hid in the alleyway with this, everybody would run. So, scariness of this, probably 10 out of 10. I'd say that horribleness of it, probably also, like, 8 out of 10. Like, 10 out of 10 is what is coming up soon. So yeah, next one. So, Sophia the First. This is supposed to be Sophia the First. It also costs $900, I'm just kidding, it costs like $400. And it's like, oh, you're getting a good deal. It's only $250. It used to be $650, but it's only $250 now. Like, why, who's paying $250 for this? Like, my Halloween costume, my mom spent like, I don't know, like $40 on it. If you spend $200 on this, like, just why? So yeah, weird. I'm gonna rate the horribleness of this like 4 out of 10 because they tried, but it's not. It just doesn't work. Scariness of this, probably like 7 out of 10. Not too scary. So here's like the rest of it. Like, if you're, like, this is an adult, and it has just this head. It's like a normal person, and then just this fat head. Like, you just can, like, I don't know how to describe what's wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure, like, like, do you see what I named this? Sophia the Last. Put it in last. I don't want to see it ever again. .png. Oh, yeah. This is really bad. Okay, next one. That's my thumbnail. It is very bad. If you had this Halloween costume, you are really good. So this is like a closer look of that frog one. It was like back here. It's like right here. Yeah, this frog one. This is just a close-up of it. Right here. So next one, though. This one is why I made the video. Okay, never mind. The reason I made this is, first off, this is not a costume. This is literally just a bottle. Like, just a bottle. Like, you're walking around and you're like, oh yeah, what's your Halloween costume? Oh yeah, a bottle. Like, why? That's not scary in any way. Actually, it might be if you're in like a shadow. Then it might look like a head here. And you might be like, what the heck is that? But if you see it in light and it's running after you, I would just be like, what? What is that? I would just be confused. Next one. So this is like the bottom half of it. It's like, why? It's just, you can see, it's like a bottle. It's just a bottle. Like, why? No, next one, though. This is why I made this video. This is why I made this video. This is also one of those costumes that costs $400. Sound the horribleness alarm. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's just get on with it. So, everything about this is bad. Just get it off my screen. I want to get this off my screen already. So you can probably tell it's supposed to be Phineas, but you might have not gotten, like, you might not have seen that it was supposed to be Phineas. So, like, they tried to make it. I'm not saying I can make anything better than this because I'm trash at making things in real life. Like the only thing I'm good at is playing Roblox games and sometimes drawing. If I spend like 4 hours on it, then it'll turn out like decent. But in like real life, I could not make this, and I wouldn't want to make this because this is $400, and this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting. Like, what is this? It's 2 eyes off the head, okay? Pointy as the thing, okay? Like, I feel like Phineas and Ferb is, like, good, but it's not supposed to be made in real life. It's not supposed to be made in real life. Nobody should ever recreate freaking Phineas in real life. Or Ferb. Like, Ferb, his nose is giant. There is no reason he's supposed to be a cartoon character. No reason it should be real. Like, oh, I want to be Phineas for Halloween. Just literally take a picture of Phineas, extend it out into a gigantic piece of cardboard, and then just tape it to the front and back of yourself, and you're Phineas. That's the only way I would accept any costume that's Phineas. Because 3D Phineas, no. No. Okay, next one. So, actually, no, this is the last one. So, yeah, this is horrible Halloween costumes. Hope you guys enjoyed. There's also a couple more. I'll show you them right here. So, also Adopt Me hit like 1.4 million people. Like, oh my gosh. But, yeah, this is the It costume. And then there's this that costs like $400. I don't know why. So, this It costume that was like last year. Like, it was DIY, I can tell. Like, nobody would store buy this. So, yeah, they tried. I'm not going to roast this one. Bad Halloween costume. I'm not going to roast this, though. Gigantic nose. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, this one. Okay, so that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. This one's like 10 out of 10 horribleness. Bye. Also, the rest, like the Phineas one, obviously 10 out of 10 horribleness.